Alright, I guess we're live. What's going on, guys? Your boy DJ the Boss 10 here. What's up, Boss Squad? So, it's been about 8 months ever since I did another live stream. So, y'all can see, I play football now. And I've never actually been an athlete, ever since up to now. So, I know I've done a live stream back in March and saying that I've been doing Instagram live streaming and everything. And I've been growing hair, but I have shaved recently. So, I just wanted to let y'all know how everything's going and everything's. Wanted to let y'all know about that. So, I ended the 2017-2018 school year with pretty good grades and, all that. And yes, my Xbox on, so I'm going to go in my walk-in closet now as I did, change rooms and everything. I did get a new closet and everything, so this is my grandfather's old room, so just kind of excuse that. And right back here, I have 3 game jerseys. It might look like 2, but I actually have 3. So, going to put each of them on for you. So, yes, like I said, I do play football now. I am a nose guard, and it's actually my one and only year playing football, so I might as well just, just try and actually blend in with the crowd. So, this is my 1 game jersey. This is for home varsity games, and I might have a little bit of a tough time taking it off, now that I think about it. So I know, sometimes a lot of people have said to me in my comment section on Instagram, my game jerseys kind of suck, and I do not agree, really. Only because, they're like, I'll get some Nike, Under Armour, or Adidas jerseys, and you should be good. And I'm like, I kind of agree with that, because, it'd be nice if we had maybe Nike jerseys, it'd be nice if we had Adidas or Under Armour jerseys. It really wouldn't make a difference in our playing performance, but let me be honest with y'all. It could be cool. Oh. I think I hit the top of my head. But it would be cool, It would be cool to actually have those kind of game jerseys, And what a lot of other people have been also commenting on my Instagram is that we should invest in turf field because we only have grass field at our school. A lot of people, like I said, they were like, oh, you should invest in turf field. I was like, I kind of agree with that, to be honest. Because it would be really nice to have turf field. Only reason being is because, a lot of other schools, they use turf field, for their football games and everything. And this is my 76 jersey. This was my senior night jersey. I'm going to go ahead and put that on for y'all as well. So this number is 76. So if any of you follow me on Instagram, then y'all know what's up. I do post a lot about football on my Instagram nowadays. So Bulldogs 76. So I know it looks like 70, but it's actually number 76. Right here is my 70 jersey, and I'm going to tell you why I actually wear 70. The reason why, I mainly wear 70. A lot of people will say I usually wear 77 on the regular, but I mostly wear 70, and I'll tell y'all why. The reason why I actually wear a 70 numbered football jersey, is because my grandmother passed away of brain cancer just last year, and I don't know if I discussed that in the last YouTube live stream. I ain't really too sure. Now that I think about it, I ain't really too sure that if I discussed that in the last YouTube live stream. But this is why I'm wearing 70, because she was actually 70 when she passed away. So I kind of thought I would kind of redeem myself and honor her in her presence, that she actually helped me out in life. And, and when I put my dad jersey over my shoulder pads, it honestly feels great to be playing for the Bulldogs. And I'm definitely going to miss it when the season's over. And this week, we have district championships going on. But unfortunately, I did take a day off today because I was very fatigued. I was tired this morning. And I felt not really wanted to go to school. And I know, I might get scolded at tomorrow, and I'll explain, I was fatigued, tired, and everything. I was really beat up. But honestly, I'm going to put on my 70 jersey for y'all as well. But that's not good. But honestly, I wouldn't do anything. I would, football season, we're currently right now, like I said, in district championships. And, it feels great to actually be district championships because, I'm going to put this on for y'all. The one and only 70 football jersey for the Legends. And a friend of mine actually wore 70 on the field when he played football. So I thought I kind of, take over his place. And he's actually pretty cool with it, I was like, hey, you're, I think, the predecessor. And I'm the successor. So, and I'm going to keep wearing this jersey for the entire last year. But I'll tell you why, I wanted to play football. Like I said, because of my grandmother passing away and everything last year in 2017. And, well, it's November now. So, like I said, we won district playoffs against, our playoff rivals. They're called Columbia, Montour, Votech. They actually tried hard against a lot of other teams, but they're not really a good team. Like, they're not that good this year. But their season just ended with a blowout, 52-0 against us. And now we play Selinsgrove Seals, which they're another team in Pennsylvania that we play against for now district championships for District 4 championships. So we're definitely going to bring the strength. They can bring all the heat they want. But, I've gotten messages from a couple of my friends that played for Selinsgrove yesterday. And they said, oh, man, we're going to beat you. Man, it's going to be an easy blowout. Look, I know you feel good about yourselves, all right? But underestimating your opponent is not the right thing to do, to be honest. And, I mean, thinking about it now, I don't like to underestimate people because you don't know what they're capable of if you underestimate them. Like, let's say I'm picking on a little kid and I was a jock. Let's say I have a Letterman's jacket on right now and I'm walking to my next class. Let's just pretend this is like a 1990s kind of thing, all right? And I underestimate, the victim is the opponent. Hey, buddy, how about some lunch money, huh? Hey, I heard you're walking to your next class. Maybe I can help you. And then, they bully the victim. But sometimes you really can't underestimate the person that's your opponent. Because, to be honest, you don't know what that person is honestly capable of. That's how I kind of felt when a couple kids messaged me from Selinsgrove. I felt like I was the victim of bullying, kind of, because, I really shouldn't say that. But, I felt, our team was being underestimated. And Selinsgrove did beat us by 21 points in the regular season game. But now that's nothing, Like, we may have lost, but the thing is there's just so much on the stake now. We're now in district championships, and this, if y'all don't know, in Pennsylvania, this is a very big deal. In Pennsylvania football. Like, this is a very big deal. PIAA District 4 Championship, it's a big deal. Like, we're going to be practicing even harder than we were originally. And, now we bring the smoke. This ain't no time to screw around. This ain't even time to talk, I watched a video the other day by a friend of mine. He lives in Minnesota. And he came up here to Pennsylvania about probably like 4 months ago. And he actually trained one of my good friends who played football, but his season just ended. So, the thing is, he said to his players, he's now a coach up in Minnesota high school football. And he said to his players, if you don't give your heart in this damn field, you might as well just stay your ass in the locker room. All right, that's what he said to his players. And I messaged him, and I was like, that's an inspiration right there, dude. That's really good, A wise words to fire your players. And, personally, I just, couldn't thank him enough for, he changed me because I used to do so many bad things. And, one night I was live streaming, doing all of that. He joined my live stream. His YouTube name is Said By Me, which I'll leave a link in my bio and on Instagram if any of you are Instagram followers. And, and he changed my life. Like, I went live with him one night and, we were just talking and, he followed me on Instagram. I followed him back on Instagram. And, we just followed each other. We stayed in touch consistently about videos and everything. And, he was just a great guy. He's a great guy, He played college football at Minnesota. And he was a draft for the Miami Dolphins in the NFL. So, I remember posting on my story on Instagram, oh, okay, I got my 70 jersey. It wasn't this 70 jersey. It kind of looked like this jersey. But unfortunately, I got 77 for this jersey. because the 70 jersey that I got for this version was a little too small, so I had to get a different number. And the number 77 really fit me over my shoulder pads, so I had to get that number for home varsity games. But for away varsity games or any JV games, well, for away JV games, I have my 70 jersey, which I actually returned that. I actually returned that to the coaches, but if I still had it, I would show y'all. But for away varsity games, I'm gonna show y'all. This is my 70 jersey right here, and I know I'm a 300-pound lineman, so I really trained hard and worked hard. And I recently just put on my Instagram bio, I'm the fat lineman everyone loves. I had to put that, like I said. I'm the fat lineman everyone loves. So I just had to put that in my bio, I kind of thought it was funny. But anyway, so for any of you that don't know, I play football. For any new viewers coming in, I'm talking about football. And the reason why I play football, for anybody that does not know, that does not follow me on Instagram, but used to watch me on YouTube, that's watching this live stream right now, I'm playing football because of my grandmother passing away of brain cancer. And so I know I look like a fast talker, but my grandmother passed away, but, sometimes I talk too fast sometimes. And, I don't know. Who's the green man? Just probably some YouTube trolls. Not too sure. But anyway, so I've changed a lot in the last 8 months. From March, April, May was my 17th birthday. And then June is when football training all began. It was the first day of football practice over the summer for off season, and I was ready. We got our helmets. We got, if anybody needed, cleats. In case if anybody needed cleats for, the football season until you get their own cleats. I got a pair of orange Nike cleats that were kind of that were kind of ripped up. So I got those, and I was like, oh shit. Sorry about that. I kind of got a low battery notification on my phone. So I kind of got these orange pair of Nike cleats. I'm like, I don't know if this will work out that much. With these kind of cleats, I'm not sure. So about 2 weeks later, I went down to Dick's and bought a $90 pair of Under Armour cleats. I have them at the school locker room, so I'll have to show y'all if the football season's over. I'll show you guys the cleats in another YouTube live stream. But so I bought a pair of $90 Under Armour cleats at Dick's, and I did a photo shoot with them in July. And then July, we actually sold discount cards for restaurants to citizens in our town, in our community. All the football players had to do it, and I just did mine in one night. I was like, all right, here you go, dude. Here you go. Yeah, that'll be $10 here. We got 10 cards worth $100. We had to, we had to give out $100 worth of football cards. Meaning, I wish I had one. It kind of, it gave discounts to, Domino's, Subway, for bars, or anywhere else, for anything like that. But the thing is we had to go around and say, hi, sorry to bother you. If they're in a conversation. Let's say I walked up to a person, for example. Hi, would you be interested in purchasing a discount card today? And I would ask them, yeah, sure, I'll take one. I was like, okay, that'll be $10. Or they'll ask questions of what do they consist of? And I'm like, well, this is what the discounts consist of. And I had to use a lot of professionality, and I had to go up with them with confidence and humility, with humbleness, professionality and strength to know that I'm a good football player. And I'll tell them, well, this is what our cards consist of. So I'd show them the cards, and they'll say, no, thank you, yes, or, I've already bought a card. And so many times I went up to people. It's a lot of my homies already sold their cards. I'm like, are you serious? They'll say, oh, one of your teammates actually just bought a card. I purchased a card from one of your teammates. I'm like, oh, are you serious? I was kind of a little mad because a teammate of mine, he just went around. He was freaking killing it with selling football cards. I'm like, dude, are you serious? Like, for real, how? Like, literally, how? So, that's that, But I was able to sell all 10 cards in one night, so I handed the money to the coaches. And this is a very, very funny thing. Like, let me tell y'all. Like, I remember back, I think it was my sophomore year in high school, I wanted to play football, but I felt like I haven't had the guts for it, personally. Like, I can't wait to tell y'all this little story. So, our football coach, he's like, so they call you DJ the Boss 10, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm the boss. What can you expect? And then in my freshman year, a friend of mine who actually just graduated, he called me DJ the Boss 9 or DJ the Boss 11. I kind of thought it was funny. So, anyway, so what happened is, sometimes my coach would say, oh, we'll have to start decreasing your number and your name if you're going to keep skipping practices. Like, sometimes I had homework to do at home and everything, and he's like, they'll call you DJ the Boss 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then, that was that. Or they'll call me the manager 10, and then if I skip those practices, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then, that was that. And I don't know what else, what it was farther down. So, it was kind of cool for my coach and I to get along. But anyway, I also forgot June. In June, we went to West Virginia University. A lot of their position coaches the players actually, it was mostly for the linemen, which I'm a nose guard, I'm a lineman. So the linemen were training, we were doing stretches, we were doing calls, drills. It was a really, really cool experience down at West Virginia University. It was like non-stop work, It was like, okay, it's like, I remember one drill, I think it was called the SmackDown drill, kind of like something like that. And then we just had to run around and then we had to run around a circle, and then just run back to the line. I think it was a SmackDown drill or something like that. It was a lot of cool drills. I got to meet new people. It was really cool. But what got me cringing is I was walking back into the practice field. They were having a little 7-on-7 football game, and this one dude scored a touchdown. He stepped on my foot while having his cleat on, and I only had my sneakers on. That was so painful, bruh. Like, he was like, then running around, got the football. He stepped on my foot with his freaking cleat. That hurt. Like, I don't know if I sprained my foot a little bit. But like I said, like, he stepped on my foot with his cleat, and that hurt. But that was a week before I bought my $90 cleats. So, July, simple. But August was heat acclimation and Hell Week. So, heat acclimation was pretty easy. But Hell Week was absolutely the worst. Probably the worst week in football training. But I'm only glad it was for a week. So Monday, I woke up at like 6 in the morning. We got our practice gear on. We got our pads on and everything. We got around. We got spiffy, ready to go. So we went outside. It was raining. And our coach was like, oh, I'm so glad it's raining. We get the condition out here. Because, I was like, oh, no, not conditioning. Because I absolutely hate running. Like, running is the absolute worst thing I personally go through. And let me be honest with y'all, I was like, oh, I can't wait to get rid of it. I can't wait to get over Hell Week. Because Hell Week is honestly, probably the worst football training that I've ever went through. So, we were kind of conditioning left and right. The linemen were doing their thing. Like, we were doing drills and everything during Hell Week. And at the end, we would sprint. Like, not really sprint. We would jog around our practice field a couple times, take a knee. Then we would go back in the locker room, get a shower. And then we would go to the football field to actually have lunch. So that was kind of cool. And, it was like the same thing every day. I think it was Wednesday we were assigned our jerseys. And this ain't the jersey. It kind of looks something like this, but I actually got a 70 jersey. But it was too small. I actually still posted a picture with it kind of like this. And I posted, and I think it got 700 likes on Instagram. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I think it got like a little over 700 likes. Or that. And on Thursday, the next day, we were getting ready for football pictures. So, that was fun. And then, You know, we were doing, and I posted those on Instagram too. And then Friday, I was like, thank you, Jesus, for getting me through Hell Week. Hell Week was the hardest, you know. But it's actually called Champions Week. But Hell Week, what a lot of us call it, Hell Week was the hardest. Like, it got me so fired up, you know. Hell Week was absolutely stressful, you know. And I thank God it was over. Because it was the worst. And I'm glad that was the only one I go through. Because I'm a senior now in high school. And I'm glad that Hell Week was actually the only Hell Week I get to go through. You know, I was like, thank you, Jesus. You know, because it's that. So, we got, on that Thursday, we got an individual picture, a team picture, and then each grade group got pictures. So, I know I have my magazine out here. Ooh. So, I have a magazine out here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. So, oh, here it is. So this is the senior pictures that... So this is the group pictures that the seniors took. Kind of. I know I have a book here somewhere. But, oh, wait. It's inside. But this was one of the group pictures that we took. There's my teammates, and that right there is me. So I was wearing my 77 jersey. So I'm going to come in here and show y'all what our pictures looked like. But I'm going to hang my orange game jersey somewhere else. So, trust me, y'all have a lot to see for YouTube nowadays. I got a lot to catch up on. But, I gotta find the senior picture. I know it's around here somewhere. So they go over the Casey Kremer Memorial Football Award, and I'm gonna read the section to you. Casey Kremer was a 4-year player member of the Jersey Shore High School Bulldog football team. Casey played on both sides of the ball, running back on offense and linebacker on defense. His love and commitment to the game could be seen in every play. Casey's former teammates felt he was a role model and wanted to measure up the kind of player he was. Now, this is why they actually made an award dedicated to him. And it's in this section. Casey graduated in 2009 and was college bound to become a physical therapist. 2 weeks before his departure, he began his collegiate career at Slippery Rock University. He tragically lost his life in an ATV accident. Casey's parents, Kevin and Tracy Kremer, wanted Casey's love and commitment to the game of football to live on as a legacy through the Casey Kremer Memorial Football Award, which they established shortly after his death. The award is presented to the annual Jersey Shore High School football banquet to a senior player who exemplifies the same qualities as Casey did. They are dignity, leadership, and perseverance. It is Casey's parents' hope that his legacy will live on for many years through this annual award. And one of my good friends actually won this award, Dominic Williams. He's a good friend of mine, and he won the award. I was like, I'm so proud of him, you know? And I'm glad they actually made an award out to Casey Kremer. Now, I know there was some other award in here that went to anybody that had a lot of commitment. I gotta find it here. I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, but wait. Let me show you the senior picture first. I found it. So this was all of us, you know, we were posing like, we were kind of posing like dogs. Kind of. You guys got to see this. So the bottom linemen, we were posing like the football players. Most of us were linemen. Actually, I think all of them were linemen. We were posing like dogs. There's me. It was like we were all posing like freaking dogs. So, and then those were the football players kind of holding us like, don't make them let go, because we'll go after you. Kind of thing. So, and then the seniors and the sophomores. So, let me show you all the juniors, I'm sorry. There we go. Here's the juniors. You know, a couple of my good friends, and they're the juniors. And then here are the sophomores. So that's that. Juniors and the sophomores and the seniors. Didn't they have a freshman in here? The freshman was kind of like... where's the freshman? Where are the freshmen? And then what I was telling you about individual pictures, I'm going to show y'all. It's in this next page. So, these were the individual pictures I was telling y'all about. Right there's me. I was 77. So... And the freshmen were just posing, smiling. They were just posing, smiling. And this is our football field right here. It's in this page. Right here was our football field. Kind of, I don't know if this was in the past or something, but that was our football field. But that is our actual football field. I wish we had turf. That'd be really cool. I might have to bring that with the athletic director, actually, to, with the underclass, not the other, like the athletic director, and actually have him probably contact the people who are responsible for it. That would be kind of cool. Oh, yeah, and I forgot to tell you about another award that goes out. So, this is called the Nick Lopez Courage Award. And this is given to a senior player who exhibits the same dedication to football as Nick Lopez. And I think Nick went blind while playing football. So I'm not too sure. Like, I encourage a lot of dedication, and work hard. It says the award is given to a player who shows courage through adversity and inspiration. Nick won the award, then other kids won the award. A friend of mine, Austin Breon, he won the award last year. And I gotta find my page. I was supposed to get a whole page on here in the senior book, but I got half a page. So, let me show y'all. So there's my baby picture, and there's my senior picture for football. So, let's see. And I believe that's it. And there is a whole page on here dedicated to my friend Caleb, who got injured from football, during football practice. Oh, and the whole team picture, let me show you. That was on the side bleachers. So, this is our football team. Right there's me. Right there, just growling like a defender. Yeah, that was our whole football team. So, lots changed in 6 months. 8 months, I'm sorry. And then we had our first football game, but unfortunately we lost that. And then the whole story just went across. Hope y'all enjoyed this live stream. I enjoyed telling y'all about my experience. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And, I'm going to try to put all the links, and YouTube and everything, Instagram links, Facebook, and everything are down below in the description. So be sure to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram if you haven't got a chance to. So, yeah. So let me just say, love you guys. Don't forget to keep it real. Peace out.